Leadership. It's often glorified as a powerful, inspiring role, and for good reason. Great leaders can elevate teams, drive innovation, and create lasting change. But what if I told you that leadership also has a darker side, a side that rarely gets discussed? The pressure, isolation, self-doubt, and burnout that many leaders face are real challenges that don't always make it to the surface. And when these struggles go unacknowledged, it can harm the entire team. So, what exactly is the dark side of leadership? And more importantly, how can teams help navigate it and turn these challenges into opportunities for growth? Let's dive in. Here's the truth. Leadership isn't just about giving direction and inspiring action. It's also about managing internal battles. The pressure to perform, the fear of failure, and the constant need to make the right decisions can weigh heavily on a leader's mind. And when leaders are struggling behind the scenes, it can ripple out and affect the whole team. But here's the good news. By understanding these challenges and working together, teams can help their leaders navigate these struggles and create a healthier, more productive environment for everyone. Let's break it down. Tip number 1. The pressure to be perfect. Leaders are often expected to be flawless, but the truth is, perfection is a myth. The pressure to make the right decisions every time can be overwhelming. Leaders face constant scrutiny from higher-ups, peers, and their own teams. But no one is perfect, and the constant quest for perfection can be exhausting and counterproductive. How teams can help. Teams can help alleviate this pressure by fostering an environment where mistakes are seen as opportunities for learning, not failure. When leaders can show vulnerability and acknowledge their own mistakes without fear of retribution, it encourages openness within the entire team. This ultimately leads to greater trust, creativity, and innovation. Tip number 2. Isolation and loneliness at the top. Leadership can be isolating. The higher you climb, the fewer people there are who understand the unique pressures you face. Leaders often feel like they have to carry the weight of the team's success or failure on their own shoulders, making it hard to confide in others. How teams can help. This is where team cohesion becomes crucial. Team members need to actively create an environment of inclusion and collaboration. Leaders can't do it alone, and it's important for them to feel supported and understood. Teams can help by offering open lines of communication and actively listening to the leaders' concerns without judgment. Encouraging leaders to share their challenges openly can build empathy and strengthen the overall team dynamic. Tip number 3. Burnout from constant demands. The constant juggling of responsibilities, from decision-making to meeting deadlines, can quickly lead to burnout. Leaders, especially in fast-paced environments, are often expected to perform at 110% all the time. This is unsustainable, and yet it's the pressure many leaders face every day. How teams can help. Team members should recognize signs of burnout in their leaders and actively work to support them. Encouraging breaks, manageable workloads, and a balanced work environment can help reduce burnout. Leaders should feel comfortable delegating tasks, and teams should step up to share the load. It's about creating a culture where the leader doesn't feel like they are carrying the entire weight on their own. Tip number 4. The fear of losing control. Leaders often struggle with delegating tasks, fearing they will lose control of the team's direction or outcomes. This desire for control can lead to micromanagement, which undermines the trust and autonomy of team members. How teams can help. Teams can empower their leaders by taking ownership of their own responsibilities and showing that they can handle tasks independently. By providing regular feedback and demonstrating reliability, teams can give leaders the confidence to step back and trust their team members. This creates a more effective and efficient environment where everyone has a clear role and purpose. Tip number 5. Self-doubt and imposter syndrome. Even the most seasoned leaders experience self-doubt. The fear of not being good enough or not being able to live up to expectations is a common struggle. Imposter syndrome can make leaders question their abilities despite their successes. How teams can help. Teams can help combat imposter syndrome by providing positive reinforcement and constructive feedback. Recognition of achievements, both big and small, is crucial for leaders to feel validated. Creating a supportive culture where team members celebrate each other's successes builds the confidence and trust needed to overcome self-doubt. Tip number 6. The mental toll of decision fatigue. Leaders are required to make hundreds, if not thousands, of decisions every day. The mental exhaustion from making countless decisions can lead to decision fatigue, which makes it harder to think clearly and make effective choices. How teams can help. Teams can help ease decision fatigue by offering solutions and taking some of the burden off the leader. Proactive problem solving and brainstorming sessions allow leaders to focus on the bigger picture, knowing the team has their back when it comes to day-to-day decisions. Tip number 7. The pressure to be a superhero. Leaders are often expected to do it all. Solve problems, inspire others, make all the right decisions, and keep everyone motivated. But this expectation is unrealistic and can leave leaders feeling overwhelmed and inadequate. How teams can help? It's important for teams to recognize that leaders are human too. Rather than expecting perfection or hero-like feats, teams should focus on building a collaborative, supportive environment where leaders are seen as partners, not just decision makers. When leaders feel like a part of the team, they are more likely to show up with authenticity and clarity. Tip number 8. The struggle to keep everyone aligned. Leaders often find it difficult to keep everyone on the same page. Misalignment on goals, priorities, and values can cause tension within the team, making it harder to achieve success. How teams can help? Teams can help by providing regular updates and feedback, ensuring alignment on key objectives. Open communication is key here. Team members need to be proactive in ensuring that their work aligns with the broader goals and vision. By staying engaged and aligned, the whole team can reduce friction and increase productivity. Tip number 9. The need for constant self-improvement. Leadership is a journey of constant self-improvement. Many leaders feel the pressure to constantly grow and evolve, which can be exhausting. But without space to reflect and grow, leaders can stagnate. How teams can help? Teams should encourage leaders to take time for personal development and reflection. By supporting leadership training, mentorship programs, and opportunities for growth, teams can help their leaders build the skills they need to thrive. A team that encourages continuous improvement for everyone, including the leader, is one that is truly set up for success. The bottom line. Leadership comes with its share of challenges, some of which remain hidden from the public eye. But when teams are aware of the dark side of leadership and actively engage in helping their leaders navigate these challenges, they can create a stronger, more cohesive work environment. Leaders may carry the responsibility, but it's the team that helps them thrive, grow, and succeed. So ask yourself, how can your team help your leader? What steps can you take to foster an environment of trust, support, and collaboration? Because when teams and leaders work together, the results can be truly transformative. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and check the comment section for free PDFs on leadership, high performance, and personal development. Thank you for watching.